What, Wagwan? Were you telling me it's your boy Abs back again in the garage? Oh, let me not mess up the shirt. But I'm here doing a solo in my own, where it gets like that. I have to fill in sometimes on my ones, but it's life. But yeah, since I got you all here today, we're gonna get into a number of topics. We're gonna get into Bukayo Saka. We're gonna get into Marcus Rashford. We're gonna get into the whole United takeover. We're gonna get into Tottenham's managerial situation. What else are we gonna get into? We're gonna get into a number of things, innit? And we'll go along as we like. I'll remember as I go along in there. I've got them on my notes here as well, so don't you worry. But let me start off with straight away Bukayo Saka. Yeah? Best right winger in the world right now. I can't even lie. I can't argue it. Salah's doing dead, so yeah. By him, Bukayo. But yeah, I got updates on Bukayo's contract situation. I'm pretty sure you all know that, especially Arsenal fans, that you have been waiting for Bukayo and his contract situation. But as far as I'm aware, and I've been told, Bukayo Saka will sign his contract very, very soon, according to Fabrizio Romano and David Ornstein and a number of journalists as well. He'll sign it very soon. He's also going to be earning around, it's 200 grand a week with bonuses that could reach up to 300 grand. I don't know the details of the bonuses, unfortunately, but I will try and get them. But it'll be bonuses leading up to 300 grand. What does this mean? This is exciting news for Arsenal fans, because obviously since the end of the summer window, in fact, there have been not rumours but like solid word that City and Liverpool were keeping a close eye on Bukayo's situation at Arsenal with the contract, and yeah, he has now basically put everything in the bin, because he has signed, will sign for Arsenal for, I think it's 5 years, and it'll be 200 grand a week with 300 bonuses leading up to 300. So we'll say around 250 if anything. But yeah, great news for the Arsenal, right? But moving on swiftly from Bukayo, sorry about that, the camera cut out. But moving swiftly from Bukayo, we go on to Marcus Rashford. So, Marcus Rashford, as far as I'm aware and I've been told, he will sign his contract. It should be by the end of the season, if all goes well with the takeover. If not, might be a little bit longer. But as far as I'm aware, Marcus Rashford is signing for Manchester United. But I'm not here to talk about that right now. I'm here to talk about the fact that he got offered £400,000 a week at PSG last season, which is 455,000 a week in euros, which is a whopping 22 million euros a year to move to PSG. Now, I find this quite mad, what they were willing to pay him and what they were offering him, especially on the pure fact that he had a bad run of form, a very, very, very bad run of form leading to that season for him to get that contract. So that baffles me. But this is where it kind of causes a problem, innit? Marcus now can turn to Man United and say to them simply, look, I was in a bad run of form and I still got offered 400 grand a week at Paris Saint-Germain. I'm right now arguably one of the best wingers or forwards on the planet, up there with Osimhen and Saka and so on. Now, what do United do? Look, like I said to you, he is signing, but I don't know any more details. The only thing I got told, he will be signing his deal. As far as I'm aware, they might break a bit of the wage structure for Marcus, and it will probably be around. It will be around the same deal that Bukayo Saka gets. His wages will rise as bonuses. So he'll probably sign 250, 280 grand a week, because United are trying to sort out their wage structure. If they don't sort it out, it's looking long. But if they don't sort it out, it'll be around 300 grand or 280, rising up to a little bit more with bonuses. But listen, it all can change. Remember, with when, if, and whoever does take over Manchester United, which now leads me on perfectly onto the Manchester United scenario. As far as I'm aware, the Rain Group have picked their favourable bidder, basically who they're gonna basically put forward to the Glazers and say, accept them. If you want to try and get a bit more money out of them, you speak to them people, and them people are, drum roll, no surprise, Qatar. But the issue is, yeah, with Qatar, they are worried the fact that who they will put as CEO is also registered as part of the same company as PSG. So the issue is that they're scared now UEFA might block it. Now, a lot of people I know you will be saying to me, oh, what about Sir Jim Ratcliffe? Sir Jim, so after talks, I said this a month ago, maybe 2 months now, on this channel. I said Sir Jim was out of the race. Sir Jim was always out of the race. Enos had further discussions with Sir Jim, and they actually, give me a moment, I shall get it up for you guys here. Where is my guy? Here we go, the most recent. After deeper conversations with the Ratcliffe bid regarding payments and structure and ownership of Nice, it has pushed Sheikh Jassim to be #1 favourite for this, and also the Rain Group have picked him as their favourite to take over. So now it is squeaky bum time basically right now for this whole sale, and we will see. This episode should come out by tomorrow, so by the day after tomorrow or the day after that, if I'm not mistaken, Thursday or Friday, we should be getting some more news. And that news is going to point us more likely to what I've been saying about Sheikh Jassim and the Rain Group, saying that they're his favourites. But we will get into that later on down the line when more detail comes out, because I don't want to be that guy to be, because if I put out any more information and people say to me, oh look, you were wrong, la la la, this isn't. I'm getting fed information as it comes, and I'm putting it out there. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Don't listen to me in it. But all I'm saying to you is, believe my process in it. I'm joking. Just take my word for some of the things I'm saying in it. You will hear them. You will hear them. I told you that Sir Jim was out of the race. You will get news by the time this episode again that Sir Jim is further and further fading away from this race. I promise you. But by the takeover, I kind of want to get back into some comments that Gareth Southgate made about Marcus Rashford. I know I should have mentioned this about a minute ago, but I completely forgot. So Southgate basically said, Rashford, you can't miss someone if you've never needed them or they've never been here. So Marcus Rashford basically pulled out England squad, and it hasn't gone down well in the media, and now they've pointed out since, what was it, 2020, that he's pulled out 5 times. Can't blame the lad. Can't blame the lad. He barely plays. Southgate barely gives him a chance. And I'll be honest with you, I think it's a very low blow, and I think the media jumped on it and made it a big thing. But I personally don't think Southgate should have came out saying stuff like that or talking with that much of recklessness, if you know what I mean. Marcus Rashford has gone to England with a shoulder injury, a back injury, and a foot injury. He has put his career ahead. He has put England ahead of his career many a times. You cannot blame him for being selfish. He felt a knock. He's like, it's coming to the business end of the season. I want to be fit for my team. I've got 2 trophies still to grab that I've got a very good chance of winning, and I've got top 4. I might as well take this chance to take a break, recuperate myself, and go hard for the last bit of the season. April and May are going to be full, ram-packed for games for Marcus Rashford to be playing in. Still the Europa League, depending on how far they go with that. They still got the FA Cup semi-final, and if they get past that, they got the final, and they still got the remaining, 13 games of the league. Like, I understand why he pulled out, and let's be real. When Marcus Rashford was in his best form, did Gareth Southgate pick him? When France were there for the taking, did he sub on Marcus Rashford with enough time? As in England's goal scorer as well, top goal scorer for that tournament. Did he sub him on in time? No. He gave him 5 minutes and he expected some magic. Well, boo-hoo. Sorry if the player has now decided to pick his career and his club over his country. It's not the first to ever do it. And I'm sorry, most fans and most people, especially if they're winning teams, they will pick club over country. It's that simple. I apologise. And to be frankly fair, you can't blame him. I'm going to be completely honest, and a lot of people are going to give me stick for this. But England, and I will do anything anyone tells me if they prove me wrong in it. I will love it if they prove me wrong. Believe me, I would. But England are not going to win jack nonsense, because I can't swear, nonsense with Gareth Southgate. They're not going to win nothing. Do you get what I mean? Because if you had the chance, you had the Euros, you had the World Cup, you got relegated from the Nations League. Let's remember that. That's the peak thing. So, Gareth Southgate, I'm sorry, you shouldn't be making comments like that, especially when you weren't picking him in the first place. Marcus Rashford, OBE, leave him alone. Yeah, and to be frankly honest, yeah, I'll be more than happy if he didn't get picked for England again, innit? But swiftly moving on from that, we will be talking about Tottenham Hotspur and their managerial situation. Give me a moment. So, as we all know, Antonio Conte has been sacked. I was not given long ago saying that I was given this information around 3-4 weeks ago, so obviously things have changed. Like I said to you, I get information as it comes and it moves forward. So, I should have mentioned this time ago, but I didn't. So, I mentioned it on TikTok and I said, the person that will most likely replace Antonio Conte at Tottenham Hotspur was Mauricio Pochettino. Well, I am wrong. I am so wrong. So, as far as I'm aware now, and news has been given to me, since the sacking of Nagelsmann, he has opted to put himself forward for the Tottenham gig. And Tottenham have actually made contact with him. And as far as I'm aware, Nagelsmann is going to be the new Tottenham Hotspur manager. Why? Because Mauricio Pochettino has jumped favourite in line to take over that Real Madrid job. And that came out today. Just remember, people, this can change. I'm only getting news. I'm only giving you news as I get it. Mauricio Pochettino, as far as I've been told now, is going to be the new Real Madrid manager. He's number one in line to get that job. And Nagelsmann is going to take the Tottenham job, which in my opinion, Nagelsmann really suits Tottenham, especially with that attacking style of play that he will bring. It will be a new fresh air for them. I think they'll like it. What does that say for Harry Kane? We'll wait to see. As far as I'm aware, he's number one on Man United's list. But with that being said, I want to know everyone's opinions in the comments on the whole Nagelsmann to Tottenham and Pochettino to Real Madrid. And like I said, football changes. Football changes. And the news can always change within a night, an hour, or even minutes. Take one thing. Like we saw, like I'm seeing now, apparently it was meant to be Poch. Nagelsmann got sacked. He's now favourite to go there because Tuchel has gone to Bayern. By the way, Tuchel's also had a very good chance against Tottenham, but I don't think he was really interested in that. Not to mention, Real Madrid had him number one on their list as well, but Bayern jumped on the opportunity as they weren't happy with Nagelsmann, as he lost some of the changing room and as he also lost quite a few games in Bundesliga and obviously Bayern Munich. If you're struggling in the Bundesliga, you're not good enough to manage that team, in their opinion. So, with everything that's being said, I know it's a quick, short episode. I apologize. I just want to make sure that we're up to content. But with all that being said, please like and subscribe to the garage. We are literally 12 subscribers away from 100. I know it's not much, but it would be nice to hit it to get off these double digits. We've been on there for quite a while, quite our own fault, but still. I will soon be back again with the boys in the next few days, hopefully, if not next week. Please like, subscribe and comment. Let me know what you guys think of all the news. Let me know what you think of Southgate's comments, Rashford's contract situation, Man United's takeover, Saka's new contract, and the Tottenham managerial situation. Let me know what you guys think. Please, like I said again, like and subscribe. From me, I would normally say from all the man and me from the garage, but only from me today. This is peace and love. Bow.